On the block on that one. Sun to serve once again. Edwards will pass it up ahead to Stockholm, who has to send it back over. Nickel and Hames trying to give it to Caffey, but a good block from Indiana.
With the potential to take it.
Westbeld to serve. Akana is blocked by Indiana. Savannah Colheed.
Freshmen, the team that I'm watching right now, I mean, they are flying on the defensive side of the ball. They were going to come out with a lot of energy because these girls have been waiting to play volleyball for a long time.
A little miscommunication. Now pinballing around, and we got a point in Indiana. In their school history, that is most in NCAA history. So they expect to be one of the best teams in the country year in and year out. That way for all Big Ten teams. Lexi Sun on the far side is blocked. Point Indiana. Geddes was there.
And they're converting. I mean, Lexi Sun is a senior.
And had 82 blocks. Nebraska glad to have her wearing the red and white this season. Caught in no man's land, and whose point that going to be? I guess it will be Indiana's.
Yeah, good battle at the net right there. Yeah, I agree, and the errors are a big part of that. I mean, if they don't make, you know, unforced errors that we don't see a lot from Nebraska.
Stockham. Nice dig, though, there from Akana. Stockham back to it, gets the kill.
And that's what Tommy Stockham's doing so great today. She seems to always begin to the highest point of the ball.
I can't imagine what 4 years under Steve Aird, how great of a player Stockham can be here in the Big Ten, especially with this Indiana team with 8 freshmen. A lot of excitement surrounds this program as Stivrins out of the back row, saved by Grace Gosnell. Let's see, Sun is blocked, and Nebraska can't get to it.
What a rally we had there. Get thrown into the game late, make an impact. Make an impact. You don't got to win the set for the team, but yeah, John Cook is fantastic. And like we mentioned earlier, if you come from a place like Wisconsin with so much history and you know, arguably the strongest program in all of college volleyball.
Savannah Colheed will start things off with service for Indiana. Sends a good one into the back row. Set up into the air by the libero, Kenzie Knuckles.
Good block up front.
This one will be blocked down by Brianna Edwards. A quick point here for Indiana to start this one.
A big different field for the Hoosiers this year.
Referee confirms the point there for Indiana. A nice service all the way to the back corner for Stockham. And this one is set over and a kill attempt there. And a nice one out of Leyla Blackwell. It was like a lot of momentum came out of that first set for Nebraska. It felt like Indiana had a chance to win that first set. They were unable to do so, and now they seem a little bit overmatched here in the second. But that one, a nice kill to get some momentum back for Indiana.
In small portions in the 2 losses against Northwestern. Back set pushed. Great save that time. Over the top, Cheshlik. Koyedinovich has another swipe. Longest rally here so far in the early going. Both teams very committed to keeping it going, and it's the Hoosiers with a double block. Block back. Rutgers denied Tommy Stockham. She'll have another go. That nearly slipped through. Rutgers able to keep it alive. Koyedinovich digs it out. Sheedy to Anastasia Maximova, and that time Rutgers kind of got out of system. Not one of the best in terms of hitting percentage in the Big Ten, but boy, she can certainly swing away 30, 40 times a match. And it allows for a lot of different schemes for Caitlin Schweihofer to draw up. Great dig that time by Chidi. Maximova brought the thunder, but it was dug out. Great rally so far, and it ends in a block for Indiana. Just the one win at home. It came in that Sunday matinee 5-setter against Northwestern. And Indiana staying alive a little bit longer. Indiana then will continue this 4-game road trip. They will take on Iowa next weekend on the road. And the Hoosiers with a big block there. Stockham that time combines with Leyla Blackwell. Big serve coming up here for the freshman Madison Chidi. And it will nearly be an ace. Indiana keeps it alive, and now they're just scrambling here. But they get a block, solo block in the middle, and a big one from Leyla Blackwell. The freshman who was an All-American coming out of high school. But Kirkovich and Chidi have played very well so far as those freshmen. As Indiana takes the first lead here. Here's Mary Kate Painter, senior transfer from UCF. A quick set, and that one gets through via Leyla Blackwell. Stellan Tipa, freshman from Thessaloniki, Greece, who had a couple of aces yesterday. Running cut shot from Blackwell. Quick set, and Blackwell flushes it. And help Rutgers jump up the Big Ten ladder. Keep winning matches like they did yesterday. They're going to be there a lot quicker than most people think. Blackwell, beautiful placement that time. Westbeld, who was named a captain upon coming here, transferring over from Dayton. Down the line from McNamara. It was returned with interest, and now Rutgers has to play a free ball. And it's another Hoosier block, and it's Westbeld and Blackwell. And again, more on Brooke Westbeld, quite the addition. Block back. Chesley had to hit it flat-footed, and that time it was sealed off by Blackwell and Morgan Geddes. Indiana defense that has held their opponents to hitting under 275. Blackwell, another opportunity, and she is just pounding it right down Rutgers' throat right now. Sent back again, another block, Edwards and Blackwell. Here's Yana Kamshalina, senior from Russia. Push far, Maximova block back. They have snuffed that out. Here's Edwards, has to push it. Chidi bump set for Kojadinovic. Well, quick set, that time Blackwell flushes it home. The set came from Emily Fitzner. It'll be Blackwell. Far side, Edwards, nothing doing. Back set. Maximova, floored back. Blackwell and Westbeld.
When it's a 5-point margin with only 8 points, 9 points for the opposing team to get to win the set, you're really playing on a 2-to-1 ratio. As Boyer can't make the one-handed dig, it's a point for Indiana on the kill. When you've got less than 10 points to play for either team to get a win. There's Bizzario blocked at the net. Vicky Brown, that's the final timeout of the first set for the Hawkeyes. 4-point. There's Edwards, Stockham dead center, Ortega the dig. Too far, and an easy kill for Leyla Blackwell. Leads the Indiana team in service errors. Here's Schmitz again, that's a block. Leyla Blackwell, Morgan Geddes. Fitzner to Blackwell. Straight mustard. 4-point lead. There's Geddes. Kept alive. Ortega, the third hit. This launch is over. Westbeld, Blackwell. Easy money for Leyla Blackwell. Westbeld to Blackwell, and it's a point back for Indiana, 19-17. It's Colheed to serve for Indiana. And we're underway for match 2, and there's an early kill down the middle. Home yellows today. Jocelyn Boyer, the libero, in the gray. Near side at Stockham, diving dig. And Kendra Hansen just pops it over. Here's Westbeld, Blackwell, back-to-back. The Hawkeyes played, so she hasn't played since the season opening weekend against Illinois. Boyer goes far side to Black, who swatted Leyla Blackwell. She picks up number 18 on the season. The freshman averages. Schlegel again to serve for the Hawkeyes. Armstrong, Westbeld. It's Blackwell that hits it off Bizario's hand. That one might have been long, but there's an opportunity to add to that for Indiana with the Stockham serve, 16-14. There's a lob, and Clayton drops one over, but kept alive by a diving Westbeld. Boyer to Hansen. Deflected, kept alive. Here's Blackwell, punches one over. Beautifully done. Westbeld to Blackwell, straight down the middle. A boomer bust server. So the most errors and the most aces on the Indiana team. Here's Bizzario, blocked at the net. The set for Bizzario, blocked at the net. Blackwell and Stockham with the block for Indiana. Colheed serving for Indiana. Ortega to Bizzario, and it's a block for Indiana. Here's the serve from Stockham. 7 straight points for Indiana. They lead 20-13, and it's a solo block for Leyla Blackwell, and a point for Indiana. They lead 8. Westbeld to Blackwell, and a kill. Leyla Blackwell. 6 kills on 11 tries with a pair of errors. Over to Blackwell, who sprints around for a kill. Perfectly done by Indiana. Fitzner to Blackwell. It's a kill. Tommy Stockham will serve. 12-9 Indiana. Westbeld, dead center, Blackwell. Dig by Boyer. Here's Audrey Black. Barely dug out. Armstrong on hit 3 gets it over. Black swatted. Fitzner, Blackwell with the block. Armstrong, Westbeld. A little bit of miscommunication. They still get it over. And there's Rainsu swatted by Blackwell. And it's a point for Indiana. 3-1 Iowa. It's Boyer on the dig from Stockham's kill try. It's Hansen who's blocked. Stockham and Blackwell pick up a block. That's 10 blocks for Leyla Blackwell. Bailey Ortega will serve for Iowa. Trailing 2 in a do-or-die set. And it's Blackwell, money. 2-point lead for the Hoosiers. They need 4 to win the match. Schmidt kept alive by Stockham. Armstrong races over, sets up Tommy, and Boyer digs it out. Here's Schmidt, blocked. Fitzner and Blackwell with the block for Indiana. In the fourth set, Iowa on a 3-0 scoring run to tie it up. Armstrong, Westbeld, big. Leyla Blackwell. Stockham, her kill try. There's Adina Schmidt who's returned to sender. It's Blackwell and Westbeld. Far side, Hansen tries to lob one over, but it's kept up, and Hansen with the kill. Kendra Hansen just waits, and a two-hand push. Here's Bizzario, she's blocked by Blackwell.
Sydney Hillier right there, 209 assists for the Badgers. The next most, Lauren Barnes with 12. She'll be the go-to setup girl for Wisconsin today. And see a misfire there on Wisconsin that went off the hands of Sydney Hillier. Is Wisconsin so dominant with those kills up front? Can Indiana, keep the possession and really get some control of the ball there? And you see, nice tip over. I believe that was Brianna Edwards. You're going to have your hands full with Dana Retke on the other side of the net for the Badgers. Here, nice block and deflection. I believe Indiana there gets the point. So
flies right out of bounds.
Yeah, you see Lauren Barnes there now setting. Number one there for the Hoosiers, and now this is a deflection up in the air. Now Wisconsin with the possession. Hilly setting up. Loberg, nice dig out. Now Indiana just taps it over the net. Nice loft. Wisconsin now on the other end. Now we have a nice little rally going here. Armstrong setting up for Tommy Stockham. We'll see how Stockham performs here today. Nice kill attempt by Indiana, but nice job by Wisconsin to recover, and quite a long rally here. See who can come on top. Wisconsin now. It's Robinson. Nice block by Stockham. Edwards floats it up in the air to Armstrong, who just tips it over. And now again, another block, and it's Leyla Blackwell again there with the block. So Chris Loberg, the senior, so on her final year, but we'll see plenty of Devin Robinson in the future, should she. And Indiana getting a point.
Feels very different today. Indiana has very much deserved their lead. Yesterday it was in big part to Wisconsin's service errors. There's a massive kill. Defense, the San Diego native saying, I can play a little offense too. Look out, no chance. Yesterday, I think for both sides at time was sloppy.
Absolutely. I mean, both sides had server errors, but I think both sides will emphasize cleaning it up a little bit and limiting the mistakes, and I think that will bode well for the Indiana Hoosiers as Leyla Blackwell starts off hot with a great kill.
Hilly, senior setter for the Badgers. Big Ten setter of the year last year. There's Robinson. Dug out by Stockham. The feed to Edwards. Much better looking kill attempt that time, but it's dug out by Barnes. Robinson now. And it's going to be a kill for Blackwell. Took a funky deflection. 7 kills so far for Loberg, 2019 honorable mention All-American. She's so far having one of her best matches of the season, as Blackwell is going to add another kill. Trying to maybe get some momentum going into the third set after they played so well in the first set and were 2 points away from winning. As there's going to be a kill.
And Daniel Hart's so creative in that middle blocking position.
See Dana Retke getting a rest right now for the Badgers. She had a prolific second set, and Indiana very much trying to take advantage by going to Blackwell in the middle, knowing Retke's out. They've dominated nearly everyone they've played, and yet they haven't really fallen asleep. Just one set lost all season long. We'll see if Indiana can maybe lull the Badgers to rest and then strike. Geddes, that one a little bit wide. So 11-8 will stay Wisconsin serve. Lauren Barnes, the Badger libero, to do the honors. Edwards, the tip over. Dug out by Hilly. And now Robinson back to work, but there's a block. Blackwell with the rejection.
Time and time again in the middle blocking position.
Edwards helping out as well. Badgers trying to stay undefeated, go to 8-0, looking to win back-to-back Big Ten titles, and after falling one match short of winning the national title, trying to
take home the final trophy, the end goal for this program, which is winning its first national championship. Stockham to the back, dug out. Hoosiers will try again, this time with Blackwell, who finishes over the middle when Blackwell has gotten it off a good set, nearly unstoppable.
Great job in the middle. And this is a beautiful set by Emily Fitzner, and great finish.
The multifaceted Badger attack. You cut off one head, they cut off Retke early. Robinson responded. Robinson's been slowed down since, and Retke's got going. There's Blackwell. She thought that one hit, and indeed it did. Wisconsin tried to dig it off the hardwood. Tommy Stockham, the All-American freshman out of Las Vegas to serve. Here's Robinson. Dug out by Armstrong. Over to Blackwell on the left side, and that falls. Indiana has reeled off 3 points in a row.
Penn State leads. She'll serve from the left side. Gray gets it over. Indiana receives. That one set by Westbelt. Swing from the left side. Penn State digs it up. Set back to the left side. Kutriashova sends one, tipped by Indiana. Set in system. And Indiana gets the kill, as down for that one was Gray, but hit off her wrist. Khalid set the serve from the left side of that back line. Low line drive serve. Received by Belinovic. Set. Poked over there. Sent back. Joust at the net. Indiana has to recover. Back in the system. Sent over there, and a kill for Leyla Blackwell. There's a couple extra bounces there. The serve from the libero. That one's set. Poked over. Kill. Penn State. Nittany Lions lead 3-2 here in the first set. Hampton serves. Received by Indiana. That one's set over down the middle. Nice dig there from Hampton. Back to the right side, Parker. Hard swing. Indiana able to keep it in play. Worked it back to the left side. Free ball sent over there. Penn State sets it up. Blossom, left side, Fitzpatrick. Blocked back. Brianna Edwards. Penn State leads by 5. It's 8-3. Parker to serve again. Are on a 5-0 run. Jump float serve received by Indiana. Westbelt sets down the middle. Finally a kill for them. It's Blackwell. Here's Parker's serve from the right side. Soft line drive. Armstrong receives. That's set Westbelt. Down the middle. Attack and a kill. Leyla Blackwell had one earlier this evening. Penn State leads 2-1. Looking for a bit of a run here. Floats that one. Edwards receives that. That one set. Swung. Kill. 2-2 here in the third set. Penn State leads 2-0 in the match. There's a serve received by Parker. Overpass. Swung. Penn State keeps it in play. Left side Fitzpatrick. A swing there. Dug up by Indiana. That's set Westbelt. Swing down the middle. Kill for Leyla Blackwell.
That has been tenured together a long time. He and his two top assistants, John Shondell and Kathy Jewell, have also been with the program for 18 years.
Yeah, I can't wait to talk about that group and really dive into that conversation, Chris.
Big swing that time from Tommy Stockham, the freshman from Las Vegas, former USC commit, and she ties us up at 3.
What's next? And Haley Bush is one of those all-star setters in the league right now.
Big swing in the middle that time from Leyla Blackwell.
It's tough to defend.
Savannah Colheen right back to Otek, the Purdue libero. And Grace Cleveland is stuck. Not something you see happen very often, and Steve Aird loves it.
Right now you see both blockers hip to hip, hands focused towards the middle of the court. She's not even looking where she's setting. It was a sneak attack.
Yeah, you mentioned that being the setter is like being the quarterback of the volleyball team, and Bush, that was a no-looker.
And you've got to be able to make your hitters, put your hitters in a good position.
Indiana lucky to keep that one alive. Almost a service ace for Purdue, and then Johnson is blocked in the middle, so Indiana turned that point around in a hurry.
Shading right there towards J.L. Johnson. You see her shuffle along and just holding her ground. Well, she's a setter. She's used to coming out of the backcourt, but here she is. She's hitting. So a lot of times they'll switch it up. They'll keep her in there to swing.
A sophomore DS, Maddie Skimmerhorn, who we haven't even seen in this match yet. Purdue very deep in the back row. And Leyla Blackwell and the middles collectively.
Defense wins championships, but in this game, let alone, I mean, the Big Ten, you got to be able to put the ball down.
Leyla Blackwell put the ball down there in front of a very good libero for Purdue, Jenna Otek. With the players, with the kids, Kathy Jewell outstanding from a logistics standpoint, and Dave Shondell likes to recruit, and he's able to do that. Service errors in particular were a big part of the first set. Both teams have improved from beyond the line in sets 2 and now into set 3. Bush with the back set to Cleveland, and she's denied. That has not happened a whole lot. Cleveland denied her 10th kill.
Really doing a nice move with her dynamic block and really holding strong.
By Westbell to get that kill.
Quick set to Johnson in the middle, and Indiana was waiting.
Cover herself on this one.
Here she is on the serve. Blackwell. And a point for Indiana.
That's a nice get.
And it's Grace Cleveland now to serve. Short serve. Blackwell wins the point for Indiana.
You know, this is Purdue volleyball. They're able to keep the ball off the ground. They're able to make something out of nothing.
Leyla Blackwell, however, picking up where she left off on Tuesday in the opener of this series. Purdue ready for the third set. Blackwell is not.
Hoosiers going to have to lock in and focus with so many freshmen out on the court today.
A big swing, and it's down for Leyla Blackwell.
That's okay. That would maybe create some mixed emotions. So
this one's served into the back row, and an opportunity for Edwards. A nice dig there from Nauman keeps it up for Maryland as they'll send it back over, and Indiana will set something up. Set over, another chance there, and it's hit down by Leyla Blackwell. The pressure's on for these teams, just hoping for a win today. Blackwell with a big swing, and it finds the court. Sire's 5th kill of the day leads the Terrapins as Finnerty serves it, dug out by Armstrong. Big swing there from Blackwell. She finds a gap in the back corner, and Indiana takes the 13-11 lead. I think you and I both agree that that is the right call, and Maryland will serve now. This one's kept up by Armstrong. Big swing there from Blackwell, and she gets the point for Indiana.
yeah, and that's a great job by Blackwell there.
Alford with the service. This one's a low line drive in play. Set up and killed by Leyla Blackwell. Indiana opens up the 21-14 lead.
She didn't wait for the ball to get all the way up there. She just took it as it's moving up. Oh, beautiful. I would imagine Pritchard is a little bit frustrated with the attempts that she's getting there. A lot of them are really far away from the net, but Maryland hanging around, doing what they need to do as Leyla Blackwell, once again, she is owning the middle of the court right now.
Yesterday's first set went to extra points to have it decided. 27-25 Hoosier winner. A nice kill up front by Leyla Blackwell. Haven't called her name much, but right there, she gets the kill. Conclusive enough to overturn that call. So credit Maryland the point and a 4-point lead. And now we're back underway. Maryland keeping that one alive. Pritchard just has to let that one go over, but Blackwell's ready for it. And Edwards let that one put a little too much into that one. Does it a couple times. Steve Aird walking up and down. Same thing with Adam Hughes on the other end. Neither coach sitting down right now. And maybe with the amount of mistakes and maybe small things we've seen, I can get why. But Indiana with the point there, and the bench loves it. 15-14 Hoosiers. Yeah, I actually interviewed Steve Aird in the offseason, did a story on the Maple Leaf cutouts, and found out about his love for the hockey team. And yeah, he really just wanted to, as soon as he found out they could do fan cutouts or cardboard cutouts, he knew he wanted to have some piece of action involved. So he talked to the athletic department, Scott Dolson, he talked to the Cuban Center and those great people, and he made this happen, and everyone was able to make it happen. And the fan base has now migrated over to Wilkinson Hall this season. So both from Maryland. Indiana not really able to get much control. Set 2, really a narrow lead if Indiana actually having to come back. On the other end, it's Maddie Nauman now. Dug out by Armstrong. Blackwell ready to kill that, and she does. That block going straight to the ground. Blackwell right up front with the kill.
And kind of interesting, not really sure what happened in that
in that third set, but other than that, each of these sets have been incredibly close. Right now, this entire set, we've been going back and forth on points, so.
Renell Jones, the middle blocker, junior from Oxon Hill, Maryland. So keeping the Adam Hughes keeping the in-state kind of talent right there with Renell Jones. As, again, she blocks things up front, but that one goes straight into the net. So we're tied yet again here.
Pressure on their outsides to get kills.
That has been a problem all year for the Wolverines, riding the outsides a little bit too hard. Caught up to them in the Maryland series. Now there's Malinowski off the block, and the Wolverines can't cover it. Indiana to serve. Deals with the pass. That one blocked off the head of Maddie Dowd. She's filling in nicely so far. Stockham the pass, set to Blackwell. Set to Blackwell once again. Chess Robinson gets a piece of that. Set outside to Jones. It's a great dig from Indiana. They'll go outside to Stockham. Jones with the dig as the off blocker. Malinowski on the bick. Looked like that one did not clear the tape. Now Jones to serve. Stockham with the pass, and that will be a kill out of the middle.
Number 8 out to serve for another player, and then sub her right back into the court.
Starting to come along. They only trail by 3. Wolverines lead at 17-14. And there's a block for the Hoosiers. Michigan now up to 58 kills on the match compared to just 36 for the Hoosiers. Nonetheless, here we are in a 4th set. Dowd sets to Robinson, who is blocked off her own head. Slow the ball down, but they're already at 3 terminating blocks in this 4th set. It's made a big difference in this comeback effort. Now they lead 17-14. Look to make it 18-14 on, but Malinowski's blocked. Now Ashley Zuloff to serve. She serves a near ace, but Maddie Dowd keeps it alive with a one-handed save. It will set the middle, and that is a big swing from Leyla Blackwell. And Indiana's back within 1.
Just took the ball down the line for a kill. Very versatile.
Now her float serve takes the Hoosiers out of system. Brianna Edwards will take a swing. That goes off the block, but dug up by Grant. And now Jones will take another swing out of the back row, dug up by Armstrong. Edwards again, off the block again, dug up by Grant again. Down to Jones again. We're just going in circles now. And the Indiana block takes them out of the loop.
Short serves that are just communication errors.
Perfect pass there from Jones. They'll go back to Pertosky, who tips the ball. That's dug up by Blackwell. Now Grant on the bump set. She'll go the other way to Pertosky. That is dug by Stockham. Now Edwards will send it just long. Now Kayla Baer to serve for the Wolverines. Set to Blackwell, and she puts it away.
Tyler Cooper, line drive, let's serve. Hoosiers play it up, though. They'll set middle for Blackwell, and Blackwell goes off the Illinois contact and out. And that's a point, Indiana, 2-2. To play a very good Purdue team next weekend. Out of the break, Terry will send it over. Great serve. The Illini are serving great tonight. Stockham will get a try, pounds it through the block, but D plays it up out of system. Bump set by the libero. They get it to Cooney. Cooney's blocked, but it's covered by Brown. The Illini out of system again. Bump set by Cooper again. Bruna on the outside. Off high hands and off the overhead dig by the libero Armstrong. Out of the back row, Edwards will get a try. Sent back over on one. Westbeld will go middle to number 24. That's Blackwell, and Blackwell places it in bounds. Barely, but she got it in.
Yeah.
Point Indiana. 8-8 set 2. Illinois up in sets. Indiana will serve it over. Line drive goes at Cooper. Overpass and a lightning bolt put down by Blackwell. Hoosiers were up by a handful. Now the Illini creeping back. Cooper's serve goes at Edwards. Set middle by Blackwell and an angry swing there by the freshman. Jim gets quiet, minus a couple of screamers, and she sends it over. They will set middle for Blackwell, blocked, but it's out of bounds. Out of bounds by an eyelash. I think Illinois wants a net there, maybe. All right, congratulations to Reyna. Bruder sends it over. Joust at the net. Now actually an overpass. Well, it was a joust, and it was won by the Hoosiers. I think it was Westbeld up there.
Oh.
12-8, Illinois set 3. Illinois up in set. Shank pass by an Indiana player. That's Edwards. Stockham out of the back row. Cooper digs it out. Bruna will get a try. Off high hands, cross court, and dug out by the libero. Hoosiers will set middle for Blackwell, and she places it over the Illini block and down.
The Hoosiers are rolling in women's basketball. They've lost just one game, Kim, since January 28th. I don't care what sport you're playing. That is just downright impressive.
The outside, Tommy was going back to the outside, and so she set right up the middle.
Reyna Terry blocked at the net. Leyla Blackwell was there.
Was just stand there, so she cheated out to the outside. All she had to do was stand there, get her hands over the net.
Played out to Cooney. Stockham charging towards the net. Beautiful diving play from Cooper. And Cooney blocked at the net, point Indiana.
But she did what we call a J-stroke to get it perfectly up to Diana Brown.
Reyna Terry blocked at the net.
Deep has worked for Indiana all night, so I'm not surprised to see that they continue to stick with it. She's got to put that away. She can't make an error on that shot.
Stockham. Get back in by Cooper. And Edwards goes right down central. Point Indiana, 6-0.
Get yourself back in a rhythm. That's what she needed to do.
Wow. Hammer time from Leyla Blackwell. Well, but it's a big one for Indiana.
Perfect three-point play.
Blackwell. Nifty. Curling into the back corner. Side out Indiana. Can Indiana eke out a win in set 3 and force a fourth? Tipped back over by Blackwell. Yes, sir. Indiana wins set 3, 25-23. Indiana forces a fourth set. That's coming up next on Big Ten Network from Champaign, Illinois. And it's a 5-0 lead in the fourth set for Illinois. And another tough serve. Reyna Terry blocked at the net. Blackwell was there for Indiana.
Because it does that, sometimes she gets a lucky bounce with the net.
One service ace away from 40 on the year. Blackwell with the slide.
Reyna Terry's arms weren't even up yet and ready to block that before she had hit the ball.
Blackwell down the left line. Indiana still alive.
Again, another nice serve.
And Blackwell gets the kill.
I think that's the strength that I'm seeing from her this season, too. The confidence. And again, making that rangy kind of shots.
Riley again. Assists and digs. She's 33 assists, 10 digs, 5 aces.
Hose the line in the service area for the Huskers. Long serve to the back line, dug out by Elger. It's Martin. Riley at the net, quick set to Jackson, and Leyla Blackwell, and the transfer from San Diego making an immediate impact. Instinctual play right there, but it was all for naught. Child sets it over with a low sinking serve. Murray tries to hammer that one off the block to no avail. Now to the other side, Beeson runs into a block. Bulldogs in system defensively. Blackwell tips it over, and just as I say that, Leyla Blackwell too. So just as the Bulldogs get in system defensively, another out of number 125-14. To the back line, low dig by Ruffin. Martin runs into a double block. Blackwell and Beeson combine on.
Doing really well in set 2. 2 kills on 3 tries, and that's now 2 blocks.
Also a standout javelin thrower for the Citadel. As Blackwell quickly in the middle, able to find an open area.
That's why it just sailed long.
Bill Hogan back to serve for the Bulldogs. Riley quickly to the middle, and Leyla Blackwell absolutely bashes that one. That one for yet another kill.
Absolutely love that one.
Definitely thought she hit a piece of the net right there, did the Citadel, as Martin has to dig that one out of the back line. Ruffin takes a huge swing at that one as Martin has to scramble over to save it. Ruffin floats a little bit inward, trying to get another touch on that. Blackwell on the free ball, able to hammer that one. Blackwell was able to find some open space to put that in. Another overpass, and the same result happens again. Dent on the floor as we go to set and match point here inside the Bob Devaney Sports Center. Bill Hogan back to serve as Rodriguez calmly receives that one. Blackwell, and how fitting it is. A quick set to Leyla Blackwell as she's had a standout performance.
Posting her again right there on coverage. Nice birthday here for her. I wouldn't mind spending my birthday and, positive and some big swings out on the court, get some playing time.
You heard of that piece during the intermission. Her goal is to be a 6 rotation outside here at Nebraska. She has 2 years to play. She's obviously coming off the bench right now, but boy, the competition. On the slide, Blackwell with another kill.
Does her job, and if you kind of isolate her and watch her for a while, she does such a great job getting that ball right in system. Thank you, right on cue, Olivia. Right. And just doing her job and making things happen for this team.
Good dig by Bergen Riley. Overpass. Murray not down. Tip try by Siebler. They kept it alive. Good rally here.
Great scramble.
And Harper Murray finds the deep corner.
Morrow, the freshman from Wichita, Kansas, made her collegiate debut just over a week ago on the road against the top 25 Arkansas Razorbacks. Blackwell able to get her hands on that one. Another right side opportunity.
Talked about adding some length and verticality in the starting lineup with Taylor Lanfair and Leyla Blackwell right.
Wilford a little bit wide on that swing. We'll see if they go back to her. That's a back set, though, from Strand. What a save from Rodriguez on the tip. Murray tips as well. Congested up there at the net. Still alive, though. Ellisty saves it, and the Huskers will take a free ball. Blackwell takes a chop at it, and she finds a kill.
Coming off the sweep against Arizona State, you wondered if they keep the same offensive momentum right here. Quick set to the middle, and Blackwell making her.
Reagan Anderson's serve comes over. Out of the middle, Leyla Blackwell.
Gets the first tempo set and pounds it into the mat.
To have a trio of aces in a single set. isn't able to find one there. There's Blackwell on the slide, and it's outside the pin.
So Blackwell had to go outside the pin to hit that one.
I think they actually over
to find a groove right there to earn the Shockers a point.
LSD send it down the line. Blackwell somehow kept alive and now finally out of bounds. A kicked ball over the net nearly.
In rhythm and trusting her teammates to get her in position for success.
Nearly an ace for Riley. Leggett gets rejected. Vacuuming.
Yeah, she's got 2 blocks already. Right there just goes return to sender.
Minnesota transfer. This is what a lot of Husker fans were hoping for from her when they initially announced that she would be joining the squad. Now she shows off the defense.
3rd block of the day for Taylor Landfair. She says, oh, you saw me hitting? Why don't you? For the former Florida player.
Olivia Mauk on a line drive over the net. Strand goes quick outside. What a dig from Mauk. It's Blackwell that has to take it. And Murray.
Have a double block, but Raina Terry is crafty, reaches into that toolbox.
Almost an ace. Huskers, they'll come up with something out of system.
Bergen Riley, she's that setter who, okay, the pass is not great. The patience and discipline and control Bergen Riley has over her body, it's really just fantastic.
Overpass does end up being sent out of play.
She's still able to incorporate that middle. That is a really hard set from where that ball is coming on serve receive.
That one finds the corner.
Be nice here, Kylan, but I will say, you know, my college coach used to say, hey, if you're going to miss it, make sure you're missing it over the net so it gives it a chance for the other team to at least get their hands on it or make a mistake themselves.
Hernandez. Murray the dig. How about that attack?
That make it such a hard conference to play in.
Well, when you know Nebraska's coming to town too, you're gonna sell out because people come for a show.
Illinois trying to break that momentum that Nebraska just got, and then look at that little bit late energy. The energy that she brings to this Nebraska team.
Speaking of energy, Terry tries once again. Blackwell's been all over the net today.
You have to keep on coming out and playing and persevere.
Blackwell gets the kill. Point Nebraska. Smith, an AVCA All-American, 3-time All-State selection out of high school, getting it done at the collegiate level. Blackwell off the block.
That leads a lot of momentum back into Illinois' side.
Landfair. Hernandez goes off speed. Blackwell with the hot arm. Another kill.
I love this defense from Lainey Chaboy and then Leyla Blackwell.
She's a really dynamic player. Really fit in right away.
150 kills on the year is just a freshman. That leads Iowa. Flor Garcia, she'll push that across. Riley, a lot of options. She'll go on the slide. And Leyla Blackwell with another kill.
The blockers having to work them pin to pin, but she's doing a nice job getting it and finding the holes in the weak area of the block.
Served by Harper Murray. A little bit too tight to the net to handle, and Blackwell puts it down.
Right up to her quickly. That's just being very intentional, knowing your scouting report, knowing we got to pause and hold a little bit longer on the blocks, etc.
Another swing and another kill for Leyla Blackwell. She is 3 for 3. Blackwell went down the line, got the touch, and Leyla Blackwell. Pushed outside, Urquhart into the block, set back over. Bump set goes right back out to Urquhart, who tried to swipe it off the block, but sent down. And then Nebraska with the quick SMU. I don't know if Nebraska's heard of SMU volleyball.
It stands out a little bit more maybe than it has in the past. Nebraska's single loss this season.
Blackwell right into the lap of Garcia, who kept it alive. Well, right back to Blackwell again, went wide, and off of Gallus's platform, and a kill for Blackwell.
Hitting at the setter, making her play that ball.
Blackwell in the middle with a commanding kill.
She brings such a positive spirit to this court. She stepped in and done great things since every opportunity she's had available to her.
And the kill and the set for Nebraska. Zone 5 is what Coach Cook called. That would be her court. They go right to her. Then slide the other way, goes off the block. Harper Murray with a block touch on the swing by Garcia. Then the slide by Blackwell. The tip, spin by Urquhart. Kept it alive. Free ball. And Leyla Blackwell.
Well, she's just doing a tremendous job in transition and seeing what's in front of her. And she's making those big shots.
Riley, Murray, Rodriguez, Beeson, Landfair, and Blackwell for Nebraska. As we're underway, good pass by Dierstad. And free ball over from Kinkella. Blackwell out of the middle finds the floor, and Nebraska's on the board.
9 kills against Iowa, hit over 600. So coming.
Riley floats this one over. Kinkella on the right side, blocked back. Leyla Blackwell and Taylor Landfair.
Doing a really great job getting to the outside pin quickly and closing that block.
Olivia Mauk checks in. She'll serve here. Tight pass, good set out of the middle. And Rula tipped back by Blackwell. Another point for Blackwell, 4-1 Nebraska.
Mark that not super tight to the net. You want to give that hitter options so that they can go where they want with the ball.
Or aims at Kinkella again. Hartman dug by Choboy. Blackwell tipping. Dug by Dutton. Choboy there on the roll shot. Blackwell on the slide. Good dig by Kinkella. Back to Hartman, who's blocked back by Blackwell.
Around, so instead of being in the middle, Leyla Blackwell was on that. It's a point in the column for Nebraska, so it's kind of not really a win-lose, but a win and a half.
Served by Riley to Dierstad. It's a good pass. Back to Nebraska. Landfair roll shot, dug by Hartman. Kinkella blocked back by Landfair. Nebraska's block already up to 3 on the night.
Taylor Landfair, a great block there off of her left arm. Leyla Blackwell. When's the last time we had 31 attack errors? And if you look at the stat sheet like we talked about, you might not have known how Nebraska won that one.
Kinkella, one-arm dig by Rodriguez. Beeson floats this one over to Dierstad. Rutgers in system. Out of the middle, Emrula blocked back by Blackwell again.
Leyla Blackwell, such an impressive blocker. She was the. It's tough if you're Rutgers to have anyone, especially Harper Murray, get on a serving run. She gains more confidence the more she gets to serve at once. So if you're Rutgers, you really want to side out here.
Landfair. Good touch by Dierstad. And a free ball over from Rutgers. Blackwell on the slide in front of Kinkella for another kill. Kinkella serves Rodriguez. Good pass. Blackwell out of the middle, slams that one home.
Middles have been such an important piece of this Nebraska offense this year, getting them out of.
Serving Jesuits again. Serve joust at the net, back on Nebraska's side. Blackwell out of the middle, another one. Lily Bullen couldn't come up with it. It's 5th of the night from Leyla Blackwell, rather 6 now. Dutton serves this one to Mauk. Blackwell out of the middle, off the block of Robinson.
Letting it hit her.
Right in the seam. Murray takes this one. Blackwell on the slide, off the block.
And middle back defender.
Next, Rodriguez, a lollipop serve to Dierstad. Jesuits right to Rodriguez. Murray on the left side, off the block, but covered. Blackwell out of the middle.
Every opportunity she gets. In the set before where Bergen Riley Bob was crazy, and it helped her know that they were going to win that game.
Rodriguez to serve out out of the timeout. Leyla Blackwell blocks this one back from Robinson. Jesuits to serve on the left side, blocked back and covered again. Avery Jesuits again, and this time blocked back by Beeson.
Didn't give herself enough room to actually get the ball over the net.
Rodriguez to serve again. Huskers on a 5-0 run. Jesuits blocked back by Beeson. Huskers block taking over here late.
In program history in career digs. Mauk to Wagner, overpass. Murray and Blackwell both going for it. Murray's the one.
This is their first time they've played in a match since October the 12th. As you said, Perry, just the depth and talent of this Huskers roster is the envy of every coach in the country.
The set to the net too tight. And replaced by her almost doppelganger, Leyla Blackwell, back into the game. As Carter sends the free ball over. Riley to Blackwell on the slide, and Blackwell with the kill.
4 different Husker players with double-digit swings today. Bergen Riley has 8, and Becca Alec has 9 as well. So the offense literally coming from everywhere for Nebraska.
Riley to the outside for Murray with the tip covered. Now Hazan. Northwestern covers again. But there is the block Nebraska was looking for. Leyla Blackwell and Harper Murray on the combo.
Could be All-Americans too.
Yeah.
The way that they've been playing, it's really special for the Huskers.
Leyla Blackwell into the game, and Leyla Blackwell, all she's doing this year is hitting 500.
She makes the most of it, as you see here. Great high snap over the block, turns it.
Off the top of the block, Andy Jackson right between the block. That's Leyla, sorry. Leyla Blackwell right between the block. Big swing. Blackwell again with the kill.
A little bit wrist away with so much power. And that's against it.
Tip not down by Leyla. A good take by Harper Murray. And the tip. Leyla Blackwell with the kill.
Amaral sets it up. Big swing by Miss Gracie Gibson. Tipped over. Lombardi for Urquhart. Dug out. There's a kill from Blackwell.
Head zone. Able to go cross body with that one to find.
6'4" senior from Papillion, Nebraska. Averaging just over 2 kills per set. She's been picking up some speed here in the third. Sets it up. Lombardi digs it out. Battle at the net, won by Garcia. Sent back, tipped at the net. Gallus can't get there.
Maybe gonna get it.
Harper Murray, 9 kills tonight. Here's Garcia, tips it over. Riley sets it up for Beeson. Dug out by Davis. Amaral back to Urquhart. Blocked by Nebraska. That one drops in.
Yeah, timeout indeed. Kind of last chance here for the Hawkeyes. Can they get anything going? Needs to happen right now.
Gives Iowa a point back. Andy Jackson, she has her list of accolades as well, as there's a big kill by the Cornhuskers.
Q, Andy Jackson.